Hey friends, and welcome back to the Briles Bunch and to another What's for Dinner video. I hope you guys are having a good day. In this video, I'm going to share 4 of the meals that our family had this past week as usual. I post these every single Friday, so if you enjoy What's for Dinner videos and grocery hauls and other videos of that nature, make sure you are subscribed and have your notification bell turned on so that you don't miss out. I really appreciate all of you guys for subscribing and the ones that comment and like my videos. It means so much to me. You guys have no idea, but I hope you guys enjoy the video and let's get on into it. So on this first night, we made sheet pan chicken nachos, and this is a really good recipe because you can make it to your liking. Like on part of it, we just kept it with cheese and chicken for the kids, and then ours we put more ingredients. But I just started out with cooking 1 chicken breast that I had cut in half in the Instant Pot with 1 cup of chicken broth and some taco seasoning in it. I cooked it on the pressure cook setting for about 9 minutes, and that was perfect. And then I shredded it up with my hand mixer. For the nachos, I used these Great Value Hint of Lime chips, and I absolutely loved it because I like the lime flavor, but my husband was not a fan of it because he doesn't really care for lime. But I thought that I could have even added some lime juice on top of all this and it would have been really good. But we also used pepper jack cheese for us and then Mexican 4 cheese for us and the kids. And then I also used some corn, black beans, and some rotel on ours too. I had this white queso sauce out, but I decided not to use it and save it for a different recipe and just use the shredded cheese instead. First, all I did was line a sheet pan with the nachos all over it, and then I also went ahead and rinsed and drained the black beans and then added all the toppings on it. I did the cheese, the corn, the rotel, and the black beans, and then added the shredded chicken on top and then some more cheese before putting it in the oven. After I put all the toppings on it, I just cooked it on 400 I set it to 15 minutes, but it was actually done after probably 9 or 10. And even that was still a little bit too done on some of them, but they came out really tasty, and you could top it with other things like jalapenos or just whatever you like. This is just what we did. So tonight I'm just going to be making some twice baked pasta, and it is so easy and simple to make. You literally only need 4 ingredients. So you'll need a box of noodles, 2 cups of mozzarella cheese, any kind of Alfredo. I'm using this roasted garlic one, and then any kind of marinara sauce. And I'll just start cooking the noodles, and then you'll want to mix up the marinara, Alfredo, and mozzarella cheese together in a bowl. And then when the noodles are done, you just combine it all, put it in a pan, and cook it in the oven, and that's it. Also, I forgot to mention you do want to preheat your oven to 350, but I'm just going to go ahead and mix all these ingredients together while the noodles are cooking. I have to say, when I first saw this recipe, I was a little skeptical of mixing Alfredo with marinara, but y'all should definitely try it because it is so good. I love it like this. And just mix it all together. This makes a whole 9x13 pan, and I'm just going to spray it really quick before I mix everything together and put it in the pan. Now that the pasta's cooked, I'm just going to combine the sauce with the pasta. Then you just want to cook it for about 25 to 30 minutes or until it's like bubbling around the edges. So here it is, and we're just having it with some garlic bread and a side salad, but super easy to make, cheap, budget friendly, but very yummy. Tonight we're going to be making some Mixie Cali Pie. At least I think that's how you say it. I found it on Pinterest, and I'll leave it in the description box below, but hopefully that's how you say it. But you'll need a pound of ground beef. This is just some leftover corn, but I think it's like a cup of corn that you'll need. Half of an onion. I already had this chopped up in the fridge, and then I chopped up a green pepper. You'll need some pepper, and then we're adding chili powder and garlic salt. You'll need a cup of salsa, some crushed up Fritos, and then some Mexican cheese. First, you're just going to start cooking the meat with the green peppers and the onions. Then we're adding 1/8 teaspoon of pepper, and then a little bit of chili powder and garlic salt to taste. I'm also going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 350. I've got about a cup to a cup and a half of the Fritos in a Ziploc, and I'm just going to crush those up really quick while the meat is still cooking. Now we're going to add in the corn, 1 cup of salsa, and then 3/4 a cup of Mexican cheese. And then mix all that together and put it in a pie pan, and we'll top it with the corn chips. Also, I should probably mention that we're using lean ground beef, so we didn't really feel the need to drain it. It is a little bit juicy, but if you're not using lean ground beef, you'll probably want to drain it before putting it in the pan and adding in all of the corn, salsa, and cheese too. Then you just want to cook it for 30 minutes. And here it is. I just topped mine with a little bit more cheese and lettuce, and then Travis also got a little bit of sour cream as well on his.
I want sour cream.
You want some sour cream on yours?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah. I want too much.
Okay. I'll put some on yours too. There's the kids' ones. But it looks yummy. Tonight we're going to be making some chicken, and then I'm also going to make this cornbread salad. It's like lunchtime right now, and I'm going to go ahead and start on this so it can be chilling in the fridge ready for supper, and then I'll show you the chicken later when it's actually supper time. But for that, you need any kind of pack of cornbread mix. I'm just using the Jiffy kind. It's 8.5 ounces, but the recipe actually calls for a 6-ounce pack, but we're just going to make it work. And then you'll also need half a cup of sharp cheddar cheese, and you actually just make the cornbread mix according to the package, but add the cheese into it before baking. Half of cucumber chopped up, 1/4 of an onion chopped up. I'm going to be using one that I've already had in the fridge. Some garlic salt, cup of mayo, half of a chopped up red pepper, It actually says green pepper, but I used our green pepper, and so I'm just gonna use a red one instead. Then a cup's worth of chopped up tomatoes, but I'm actually not too crazy about tomatoes, so I'm just gonna chop up 2 little Roma tomatoes and put it in there. And then we'll need 1.5 slices of bacon that's crumbled up. I'm just gonna make some extra because we love bacon. So I'm just gonna start making my cornbread mix and get that cooking just the way the package says, and then you'll let that cool for a little bit and add in all the rest of the ingredients. But while that is baking, I'm gonna go ahead and chop up all of the veggies that I need. There's about 9 or 10 more minutes left on the cornbread, so I went ahead and started on the bacon as well, and that way it can cool off some before I have to crumble it too. Now I'm just going to let the cornbread cool before I crumble it all up and add the other ingredients. Now that the cornbread is cooled, well, it's not completely cooled, it's still, the pan's still hot, but I'm just gonna go ahead and crumble it all up into the pan and add all of my ingredients in. Got my tomato, onions, cucumber, and bell pepper in here. Just dump all that in. The dishwasher is going and it is so loud. Half a teaspoon of garlic salt. And 1 cup of mayo. And then just mix all that up together really well, very easily. And now I'm just going to sprinkle, for the topping, I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of some more shredded cheese on top and then crumble some bacon on top. But like chives or green onions would probably be really good on top of it as well. I would add more, but there's only 1 piece left, and I promised Grant that I would save him that piece, and he's taking a nap right now, so don't want to disappoint. Then you just want to cover it and put it in the fridge until it's ready to serve. So now that I'm done with the cornbread salad, I decided to go ahead and do the chicken marinade now while I'm at it, just to save me some time later, because it needs to marinate for at least an hour, but it can definitely go longer than that, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it. But it's super simple, just 3 ingredients. It's a 1/3 cup of honey mustard, a 1/3 cup of teriyaki sauce, and a 1/3 cup of wing sauce. I'm just going to whisk all that together and put it all in a Ziploc bag and put it in the fridge. And I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but we're going to be cooking this chicken out on the grill. And this will actually do for like 4 to 6 chicken breasts, but I'm just using the tenderloins. there you go. It's finally supper time, and since we prepped it all earlier, we just have to cook them on the grill. Travis is getting his hands dirty. I feel like you've been doing most of the cooking this week, or more of it. A little bit. So here it is. We've got the chicken that we cooked on the grill, the cornbread salad, and this is something that I had that my mama made one time, and so she gave me the recipe, and I'm really excited to see how mine tastes compared to hers, because I absolutely loved hers. It's really good. And then we're just having some strawberries too. We've got a few pieces for the kids. We might need to give them a dipping sauce, because I just tasted a little bit of that sauce after you'd cooked it, and it was pretty spicy. So if you like spice, these will be really good. But next time, I think I'll use a little less hot sauce. I take back what I was saying about it being too hot. It's actually just right. And then we added a little bit of some ranch on the side too, and that added even more flavor. But Grant hates spicy stuff, and he's even eating it. He said, it's just a little spicy. Right. So it's really good. And the cornbread salad tastes just like I remember, except maybe a little bit sweeter because we used the Jiffy, and I'm pretty sure my mom used normal cornbread mix. And then also me and Travis just aren't crazy about tomatoes, so next time we'll probably leave that out. But if you like tomatoes, then you'll definitely like it in. That was all the recipes in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and that it brought you some meal inspiration. Anyway, I just want to really quick say thank you again to all of my subscribers and the ones that take the time to comment and like my videos. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you guys stick around for the long haul. I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.